Hello, awesome people. So I've been asked a lot about what we use to homeschool kids under 7, because I don't believe in official schooling the way Charlotte Mason did before the age of 7. So my kids are at the moment almost 2. The one is 5, the middle one, and then my eldest is 12, turning 13 very soon. So what I use for the 5-year-old, I forgot one thing. I'll be right back. There we go. So now I've got all my supplies. Let me show you guys what we use. Okay, so firstly, she's really shown quite an interest in the alphabet recently. So you can see on the board back there, I wrote the alphabet out for her. We sang the song as we wrote it out, and then she copied over everything, and then she drew a few pictures to kind of go along with it. And we use these cards that I made and laminated for her. So my eldest uses these for copy work to check where, if she's got something a letter that she's not sure about, then she can check the cursive at the bottom. But I'm using that for my little one, so the pictures with the letters. And then what we'll do is we will shuffle them up, and then I'll ask her, where's the I, where's the J, where's the K, where's the L, and she'll pick those out, and we'll do that, and we'll do the song and pack them out in sequence and so on. So we use these for quite a lot of stuff. So first one I would recommend is alphabet cards. Then the second thing that I highly recommend for her age is loose parts. So we've got a lot of gemstones. My twin daughter went through quite a stage where she was really into gemstones. So I've got a little bowl like this full of gemstones. I've got them scattered all out the house, but this I love. So she'll play with them and make, pack them out and make little patterns, and she'll do all kinds of stuff with them. But you can also do math with them. So I would ask her, okay, you've got 2 gemstones, put 2 more gemstones. How many gemstones do you have? And then she'll count them and tell me, okay, we've got 4. She loves that. So loose parts. You can use seashells, you can use rocks, you can use acorns, you can use literally any loose parts that you've got on a table. So I also like having a nature table. At the moment, I don't have one. We had to modify that into a makeshift chicken coop because our one chicken sleeps inside now, and we had to cat proof it. So my nature table turned into a chicken coop. Anyway, that's one thing I recommend. Second thing. Third thing, paper. We got these from, as papers that have been used before. So they're clear on one side, and the kids have free range on the paper. They can draw as much as they like, and I normally am overloaded by papers at the end of the day, but it's good for their creativity. And then we have a jar full of pencils. So always have art supplies and paper out. That's number 3, is paper and art supplies. And then number 4 is Play-Doh. So I make Play-Doh with, this is the salt dough that I make. I would normally make other Play-Doh, but I like the salt dough because for some reason it actually keeps better. So you'll see this has been used this whole week, and it's still pretty pliable, and it's still really nice. And the thing is, when they make things and leave it out or forget it out, then you can just leave it to dry. It air dries, which is really cool. So the recipe for this is really simple too. It's 2 cups flour, 1 cup salt, and then 1 cup water. Chuck everything in a bowl, mix it up. I added a little bit of pink food coloring to this. You can add essential oils, but my baby eats it, so I can't add oils at the moment. And you can also I added edible glitter because I just think the girls love the sparkly princess dough. And then to go along with this, we also have lots of cookie cutters and things that I give them spoons from the kitchen, plates to play in, and then random little goedetjies that they can squeeze the clay into and make play food and stuff with. So they love that. So number 1, alphabet cards. Number 2, loose parts. 3, paper and art supplies. Number 4, the clay with parts to go along with it. And then number 5 is a bit of a broad subject. So that's make-believe stuff. So I've got a little baggie. I just dumped a few things in here to show you. But the kids carry this all over the house, and they make all kinds of cool stuff with it. So we've got little measuring spoons and cups and things. This is an old tea set and my old measuring spoons that I gave them. And then we've got some play food like chippies and things from a set that they got a while back. And then we've also, okay, this is another cup. And then we've got these things that my amazing mum made them. So it's play food that she knitted for them. There's an online tutorial. I can't remember where I found it, but I have used it to make play food back in the day. They've got sandwiches. So just Google knitting patterns for play food. And these are amazing. The kids have hours of fun with them. And then my amazing mum also made my middle one play silks for her birthday, which is pretty cool. So let me show you the size. It's about, say, about a meter, a little bit more than a meter by a little bit more than a meter, a square. And she has quite a few of these, and this can turn into anything. This can turn into a cape, this can turn into a tent, this can turn into a, I don't know, it can turn into a dog leash, it can turn into a hammock, it can turn into so many things. And it's really, really great for open-ended play. I knew there was one thing I'm forgetting. There we go. How can I forget about this? Number 6. Number 6 is a bug box. Please get a bug box. Bug boxes are amazing. At the moment, all of these are empty, but my daughter normally has bugs in all of them. We just let all 3 of her praying mantises go yesterday because she had a mantis hotel. She had 3 different types of mantises stacked one on top of the other. So we keep bugs in here for a day or so for observation, and then we let them go again, because I teach the kids that we take them and we observe them, and then we let them go again, because we can't take care of them as well as they can take care of themselves out in nature. So we thank them for their time, and we say goodbye, and we let them go again. I hope that shed some light on, I will also do sometimes, but this isn't really part of my list of things that you should do. I'll print out when I do drawings for my eldest on whatever theme we're studying. I'll print out extra for my little one, and then she'll also color these. Like over there, we did the family tree of animals, of plants, sorry. And then the family tree of all life. And then we did the microscopic ecosystems, and we've got the carbon cycle up there too, and mushrooms. So our theme was mushrooms, fungi. So I'll print out extra for her, and she can do with it whatever she wants. I'll sometimes do, if she wants to spell a name, I'll do the dots, and then she'll trace over the dots. We also play classical music in the background. We read living books. We listen to audio books. We do lots of art. I have her help in the kitchen. So baking is an amazing life skill. She loves baking bread at the moment. Every day she wants to bake with Dad, which I love. So she'll be measuring, and she's mixing, and she's kneading, and all of those are life skills. So I think my takeaway from this is have these things available. Have your child learn at their pace, go with what their interests are, give them a rich feast of amazing things to draw from, and don't stress about school. Please do not stress about your little one and school. They will be okay. I did all the things when my eldest was a baby. I probably started her on worksheets and stuff when she was 1. I did the flashcards. I was the perfect Pinterest mom when it came to teaching her when she was little. And she reads amazingly well, but we struggle with math. So you can't in Afrikaans we have a saying, vroeg rijp, vroeg vrot. And pretty much what that means is if you push a child, well, it can mean many things, but for me personally, that means if you push a child too much when they're young, you're not necessarily going to see good fruits when they're older. So rather take them slowly, let them learn what they want to, how they want to, before they hit 7. And then once they hit 7, just make sure you incorporate reading, writing, arithmetic, the 3 R's. Don't stress about doing everything, because in the end you're going to wear yourself out, you're going to wear your child out, and they're going to hate school, they're going to hate learning, and that is the opposite of what you want. You want to teach them to be lifelong learners. Okay, so go out there and have an awesome homeschool.